Hey YouTube, check the timeout. It's 2:30 a.m. And as usual, I'm here in the soccer number 10 laboratory, putting words together, contemplating the whole aspects of soccer. And in my reflection and answering questions on the soccer number 10 forum, and some of the questions that I've been receiving over the YouTube channel about the number 10s and what people perceive the number 10s to be or who they are. For those of you who have not yet received this book, yes, the Soccer Number 10 Training Manual. For those of you who have not yet received this book, in this training manual, it has answered many questions about who are number 10s. There is a whole complete chapter right there on the subject. Who are number 10s? Now, many forums on soccer and or football in Europe, gentlemen from Europe, by all means, we're here in the US. And I know you guys have your fanboys thing saying it's not soccer, it's football, and of course I do understand that. But with this notion of who are number tens, it brings us to a very important question. And in trying to answer this question, there's a whole chapter right there in the training manual, but somehow, sometimes people tends to miss it. The only difference, as I read from page 15, last paragraph, the only difference between a number 10 and an average player is that the number 10 has more at stake. For those of you who will try to criticize and dig deeper into this, please do not. Just save yourself the whole thought process. Now, the number 10 has much at stake. It's because the number 10 has a self fulfillment going on within him or her. It's not a gender controlled system as you see in the soccer number 10 creed and code of conducts and so forth. It's just that the number 10 has more at stake. You know, he has to practice hard. He has he, let's say here, he or she has the drive to win. Not just to win and show off that hey, I'm a winner, but it's just a fulfillment. It's just competitive, their competitive nature to win honorably. Make sure I say it carefully. There's true number 10s, and there are number 10s who are just sheeps in wolf clothing. Or let's say it again, wolves in sheep clothing. It's really late right now, gentlemen. So I guess my brain is, or my so-called brain is fried. But that's one of the major things. The number 10 has much at stake. Now, if we scroll over to page 16, the number 10 hates to lose. Will accept losing with grace only if we were putting our best out. I mean, number 10s hate losing knowing that they didn't even put a fight in. Number 10s are people or players who will not just let you just come in and take over everything. No, that's why we are in the number 10. That's why we are number 10s. We're not just leaders to talk, okay, and we're skillful players, but we are persons or people, male or female. Got to make this clear because there's some guys out there who think that it's only men are great players. No, you got great female soccer players. You have Martha, you have Abby Wambach, you have I think it's Swa, the Japanese female player. You have talented number 10s out there who are females. So guys, do not even go in the gender garbage. There's also a chapter on what men can learn from the women in soccer. Trust me, soccer has more to do on the feminine side than on the masculine side, but it's not yet discovered. So, hey, it's in the soccer number 10 training manual. Now, with all that said, true number 10s, I must underline this, true number 10s are focus. We are focused on both winning and we're focused on leadership. Leadership by means of, by example, as we would say in the army. We're not just telling you what to do, we're doing it. We understand that our teammates have some limitations. Some of our teammates are not as skilled as we are. And we will try our best to put our best game forward so we can lift our team's spirit. For those of you who don't understand the creed of the number 10s, by all means go to the Soccer Number 10 forum or soccernumber10.com and you will see the concept, the philosophy, or creed, or code of conduct. There are a few videos on YouTube that talks about the Soccer Number 10 code of conduct. But you also have to understand that it is a lifestyle to become a number 10. It's not just training out there with your friends on a Saturday or Sunday. It's not just training with a big club. That's not it. Training with a big club for many number 10s or professional number 10s that I know, they will always say, sometimes they need a separate program. And this is where these books come in. It's a Soccer Number 10 training manual. Over 300 pages of high quality content. And I'm not into pitching things, gentlemen or lady. I'm just here sharing with you that to become a number 10, you have to understand what number 10 does, do, perform, their lifestyle, the way of operating. And for the past 30 years of my life, I have been immersed in research on the subject of the number 10s. If there's anyone on this planet that can tell you anything about the number 10s, I'm not going to say it's me only. But for someone who have dedicated their lives, and I've seen many researches, gameplays, interviews, and actual commentaries on top players and systems of training, and actually created products that help people to become great soccer players and improve their skills. That's me, Dennis Lee. I'm not the type of guy who just love to pop up in the limelight and try to talk all this crazy stuff. But it's late now, and I've just compiled a new chapter to add to the Soccer Number 10 training manual. I hope and trust that you might take a look at the channel, subscribe, and as we start reading from the Soccer Number 10 training manual, you get to understand more about how to become, how to think like a number 10. And I hope and trust that you will aspire to be a number 10. Because, as I said, if you do not try to become a number 10, you'll be settling for less. And not all players can become a number 10. But those who understand the secrets of becoming one will be able to. My name is Dennis Lee from the soccernumber10.com website. By all means, we do welcome you to our family. Get on over there. Looking forward to us speaking with you and talking with you about number 10's stuff. Have a good night. I should say, have a good morning. Bye, YouTube.